Hello and welcome to Parable Chat, brought to you by Parable TV and Rock Studios and Media. On Parable Chat, we get to bring a guest into the studio and we ask them two hard questions to get their perspective. And we're going to do that today and right now. The first question is gospel music awful? Good question. I don't know about you. I'm still searching for that answer. And we get to find out, how should Christians respond to gay people? All that on Parable Chat. Welcome back to Parable Chat. My name is Solomon Izang Ashoms. Thanks again for joining us today on Parable Chat. Two hard questions, and I have a guest in the studio, Lindsay Nsimang, comedian actually. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
Is gospel music awful? Some people think so, some people don't.
I understand why people think it's awful though, because they're always on mountains, they're always singing about Zion, they're always climbing up and down the mountains.
What does mountain got to do with gospel music?
I have no idea. So that's why many people think it's awful. But I guess it does depend on your taste, honestly. Yeah, so for me, yes and no. Some is awful, some is not so awful. The ones with the trumpets is quite awful.
All right, looking at the different type of gospel music we have, which one is awful and which one is not awful? Classify them.
The ones with a that's awful.
That's awful.
That's awful.
So what's the other ones that are not awful?
The other ones that are not awful, the more funky ones, the more praise and worshipy ones, that have normal instruments, normal keyboard, guitar, none of this horn of Abraham in the middle. No, those are quite nice.
But some people will argue it is the same spirit, the spirit of God behind gospel music. So they shouldn't be awful and non-awful.
It does depend on taste. It depends on taste. God made us all different and we all like different things. So yeah, it's a matter of taste. If some people like certain gospel music, some people don't. So
that's right. Gospel music, is it awful or not? Right here on Parable Chat. Continue after the break.
The hard questions which are asked here on Parable Chat are just that, hard questions, and the things that are shared are not the be-all and end-all, but the opinions of the folks involved, based in the Word. However, everyone's got that one friend that says, in the Bible, page 17, Deuteronomy, chapter 16, verse 3, subsection B, word 4, in the original Greek and Hebrew from the Dead Sea Scrolls while they were underwater. We're not that specific. What we'd like you to do is check out your Word and community in life with the Word of God and other folks. Be inspired by these guys and make up your mind to live your life the best you can.
Welcome back to Parable Chat, brought to you by Parable TV and Rock Studios and Media. First question gone. Now we go straight to the second question. Lindsay, are you ready for the second question?
Yes.
How should Christians respond to gay people?
Like this. Hey! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we should accept them with love. The Bible does teach us a lot about love. God is love, love is God. So we should welcome them and accept them. By the way, gay does mean happy, so we must be happy to see them in church and maybe even try to help them out, because we don't have a problem with gay people. We have a problem with the spirit of homosexuality.
Gay in the dictionary actually means happy, happy people. You talked about the spirit behind it. Some people will think, well, if I really intertwine with these people, gay people, it's really gonna make me just be like them.
Well, spirits, it depends. If you have Jesus Christ in you, the Bible does say that he fills your heart and he resides in it, and so much so that no one or nothing else can come inside. So if you really have Jesus Christ in you and you help out a gay person, that spirit won't come. I mean, it's like if I drink whiskey and I go, will you be drunk? No.
You drink whiskey? All right, then. Straight. How many gay friends do you have? Let's look at them.
I used to.
Okay.
I had 3, but they all turned to Christ, and Christ really does help people out. So now one of them is about to get married, which is really good. So yeah. So
is that a guy or a lady?
That's a guy.
A guy. So he's not getting married to a guy, right?
No, he's getting married to another lady, and everything is fine now. Yeah.
Wow, that's like awesome.
It's very awesome.
How would you say their lifestyle? We're looking at the lifestyle. We're not looking at the person in itself, the lifestyle? How does it contradict what we believe from a biblical perspective?
It contradicts a lot, because on a biblical perspective, the Bible does say don't lay with a man like you lay with a woman. So already there we are disobeying God, and we all know what happened to Adam and Eve when they disobeyed God. You don't want to be kicked out of Eden now. So their lifestyle obviously is a little bit different than Christians, because they don't walk in the same light. But as I said, with Christ, everything and anything is possible.
With Christ. Well, thanks, Lindsay.
Yes.
2 hard questions, 2 good answers.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that. Thank you for joining us. Next time we'll bring in another guest and another episode, and I hope you're going to be right here with us. Thanks for joining us.